Sorry, I forgot my thing was on mute. Welcome, Commission Reviews crew from Periscope, from Facebook, from YouTube, from everybody. Welcome, welcome. Now, this is kind of an emergency Commission Reviews meeting I'm calling here. Now, from my big brother, Commission Reviews crew, you already know what's been going around Twitter and everything else that Brent attempted to kiss Hannah. Now, we've seen a lot of douchebags through the Big Brother history. We've seen people in Big Brother be disrespectful to women, to different races, to all types of situations, right? Now, what I'm trying to figure out is how is that he's able to do this? Production, you can't tell me, have not seen his behavior, and he's still there. Exactly, Stephanie. Ew. How is it that he's still here after all of these things have happened? I don't understand. Okay? I told you guys he wants so bad to be like the heartthrob of Big Brother 23. Now he speaks about everybody in it, and he always says, "Oh, they want to be the legend this year. They want to be the legend." Well, I don't think he wants to be the legend. I think he wants to be the one that he thinks that everybody wants to be with. That's what I think that Brent thinks he is. He really does think that, and it's sad. It's sad how thirsty this man is, and he will not leave Hannah alone. You see, Hannah, she's just trying to get something to eat, some toast, some butter, maybe a little peanut butter. Who knows? But this child can't even fix food. Even if you are with the dude, that's your man or whatever. How does this look romantic? She's trying to get something to eat, and you gonna stop and grab her to kiss. Most time, when you're a couple in the morning time, you kind of look at each other, or maybe it's an automatic, whatever it is. It's something that you do. But I watched the video, and if you haven't seen the video, it's on my Instagram. I posted the link to my community wall on YouTube. If you have not seen the video yet, I can't. I can play it, but I'll get a copyright. I'm not doing all that with CBS. But if you can go to my Instagram and look at it, I don't understand why this man won't leave her alone. He talks loud and noise about all the other men on the show, but I'm trying to figure out how is he any better than anybody else because he does not respect Hannah. He does not respect her space. He does not respect anybody because Brent feels like he should be running Big Brother. I'm the leader. You guys stick with me and this. But this is beyond being egotistical. This is beyond being arrogant. I can deal with somebody being arrogant. I can deal with somebody being, a big ego. I can deal with that. You know. But to me, to me, this is this is trash because of the fact that he is invading her bubble. Everybody has a bubble. Hey, silly mommy. Exactly. Exactly. H to the now. Make sure you guys hit that like button as you come into the room, please. I need everyone to hit the like button, please. Okay. So much disrespect, period. Period. Okay. The thing that I don't understand about the situation, honestly, is that how is that the production they want that much drama in the house because what's going to end up happening is going to blow up on them. Because if a woman gets tired and gets sick and tired of a situation, she may push back. You put a hand in a position where she may have to defend herself. Like I've told you, I don't want to be with you. I told you I don't want to have nothing to do with you. Stop touching me. He already put his hand on her bottom area, rubbed it even in front of everybody. Okay, all because he helped her with a costume. So we go from you helped with a costume, right, to touching her, touching her rear, to now you trying to kiss her. This is the ultimate I can't catch a hint.com, bro. So Brent, you are you trying me.
You trying me.
Now everybody that's in the chat right now, I want you to put the hashtag in the chat. You trying me. Type the hashtag in the chat. You trying me. Because right now, I think Brent is trying all of us. Now, I said he should self evict. He won't do that. His pride and ego is too big. So one thing I did say is, someone put in my Twitter. They said it's a violation. So if this is a violation, why hasn't anything happened to Brent? Why hasn't any kind of the women in the house? Are you telling me the women in the house, Tiffany, Claire, Whitney? Are you telling me that nobody has seen this man disrespect this woman in this house? Silly mommy for yes. Type in the chat hashtag you try me. Thank you, Stephanie. Silly mommy for life says now back in the day with Big Brother they would have had an emergency meeting and they would have had the cash tailed about the situation and would have got kicked out, mandatory kicked off the show. Yes. This is not acceptable. The thing about it is, look, I'm not saying that I think that nobody should be treated different, none like that. All I'm saying is this: the fact that you have to have some kind of respect and space in this house. It's not a big house, and they're all together. Okay. Stephanie says if she tells Dr. he's making her uncomfortable, then they will talk to him and maybe put him out. Now, this is what I think. What because the fact CPS is kind of like on pins and needles after the last season, all the problems they had. Okay, so if Hannah decides to go to the DR and says I feel uncomfortable. I can't even go eat my food in the morning. He comes and attacks me. Let's not forget. I gotta find that picture when he picked up Hannah. Does anybody have that picture they can send to me where he picked up Hannah off the ground? Hold on, right quick, yeah. Hold on, just a second. Okay, does anybody have the pic of when Brent picked up Hannah in the kitchen the other morning for a long time and hugged her so tight, had her in the air, and all she was trying to do was say, how'd you sleep, how you doing, or whatever. Does anybody have that pic? If they have that pic, Malik, if you listen in the background, let me hold on. I have people, my crew. I got crews everywhere. Hold on. Back. So, if anybody had that pic, if anybody had the pic of when Brent picked up Hannah off the ground, somebody DM me because I want to post that right now. Okay, so I'm glad the whole house sees him as a problem though, because uh, wait a minute, what happened? Okay, I'm sorry. Um, I'm glad the whole house sees him as a problem because 15 years ago, all guys I knew were like him. Yeah, that's true. That's true. Um, you said you do not have it. Okay, if anybody is on Twitter, please somebody DM me that picture. Anyway, so not to get off track or anything, which I did, I always do. When everything happened with Jack, everything happened with Jessica, with Big Brother, and everything else, um, she was completely disrespected. Kimmy was disrespected. And I'm not really surprised at all that they're not doing anything. And the reason why I say that is because the way the ladies were treated. Jessica and Kimmy were treated horribly, and no one stopped it. No, and I didn't. I'm trying to be funny. I didn't see a man step up. And I'm gonna say this too. When you hear Derek and all them talk on the show, be between three, they all say, "Well, if I was in the house and all this stuff was happening with Davon, I would have jumped in and blah blah blah." Okay, why hasn't anybody? And I understand he's leaving. The first thing they're gonna say is because he's leaving on Thursday. But I'm just asking, why hasn't anybody done anything or said anything in the house? I mean, the men. Now, one man have I heard say anything like, "Oh, Brent, some of the women are uncomfortable and yada yada yada." No one has said a word. Nobody. And that's the part that's intriguing to me as well. What do you guys think about it? Do you guys think the men in the house should step up and say something? Or should he be allowed to do what he's doing? Yeah, I was trying to find his picture and I cannot freaking find it. Shantae Brown, what's going on? If you guys have that picture, like I said, of him picking them up, please send it to me. Some of these boys and I'm sorry, some of them boys and wouldn't I expect X to stay safe. But okay, the thing that X is doing, he's playing the game. I think Xavier is really playing the game. And I know that X and Derek and Aza and Tiffany and even Hannah included, there's a bigger cause, the people of color in the Big Brother house. I know the cause, I know how important it is, but there's also a different cause in the house too. There are women. Like Janelle and everyone is saying, we really want to see a woman step up and win. So I know this is a different, but I'm saying women in the house being disrespected by Big Brother has been going on for years. So that culture needs to change also. So, with that being said, I think the men should also step up and do something. But instead, no one is doing anything. And how would you feel to live in a house and you have no control? You have no say about anything. You're just in the house trying to avoid a man who may or may not touch you. No, Shantae Brown, he didn't say anything. Or may disrespect you, and you can't do anything about it. How is that fair? How is that fair to anybody? It's not. Him and Hannah are very close, yes. He calls her his sister, and I think the relationship is really, really cute. I love their relationship. And that's why I'm surprised that X. I don't know if X was right there when that happened. I have no idea. I don't even know if she's ever revealed to him how much, how cringy it is to her. I know she's told Whitney. I know that um Tiffany has made fun of him because how arrogant he is. I know that all the girls have teased and talked about how horrible he is, but I have not heard or mentioned, except for the conversations I've heard with Whitney and Hannah, speak about how Brent is, doing too much, but not that much is being said about it, and that's so confusing to me. This man tried to kiss this woman without her permission. When is somebody in the Big Brother house is going to step up for a woman? When is that going to happen? Is it never? Because I'm just being honest. I don't see that happening anywhere. Period. It is very frustrating to watch this, and you see the woman is struggling. You see her. She's like, bro, why are you putting your hands on me? You didn't touch my butt. Now you ain't tried to kiss me. And I have, and I hope somebody. I really wish the person would say some stuff like, "Oh, Hannah did nothing, nothing to deserve this fool putting his hands on her anywhere on her body. You got to reach over her plate of food to try to grab her face to kiss her. If anything, is an assault. Is it an assault? Are we not at that point yet? I hate to be dramatic. Voting him out will be speaking to. Let me tell you something, Stephanie. I would be doing the most. What the goodbye messages? Oh my God. Let me tell you something. My goodbye message would be like this. First of all, I don't want you. Second of all, I never wanted you. Third of all, don't call me, don't message me, don't tag me after this. You are a creep. You are nothing. Okay? I cannot stand you, and I would never, ever, ever be with anybody like you. You are disgusting. I hated it when you touched me on my body. I hated it when you made comments. I hated when you tried to kiss me. No. Oh my God, my goodbye message would be insane. I would drag him for filth. And then I drag CBS. CBS, you can get it too, baby. Boom, boom, boom. You say, I think she's going to call him out on her goodbye messages. Oh, I would love it. I would love it. In fact, I think that almost the whole house, when they say their goodbye messages, they're going to call him out. Let me say something. How are you so smart, but yet didn't know the whole house vote you out? The whole house wants to vote you out, including the men. Hmm? Hello? But you're so keen and so smart. How are you so keen and so smart, but didn't know the whole house is going to vote you out? I'm trying to understand. Oh, if they don't use the veto, it's going to work for me. You're an idiot. That never works that way. If you're on the block and someone uses the veto, them using the veto is a good thing because you could it's a chance, a possibility you can come off, or the person that you are next to, they want out more, and then you can stay or whatever when you go around and do your, campaigning and that kind of thing. So I'm trying to understand how this fool gonna say if they don't use the veto, then I'm good. That's how I know you either did not watch the show or you're remedial. He has no freaking idea. I'm telling you guys, when he's voted out, I'm going to do a dance on the video. I'm very serious. We are going to have a dance session. Uh huh. We're going to celebrate his behind out. Now, it's too early for jury, so he's not going to jury. So will he be going to a hotel or what? They talk about jury so much you think it was jury time. Good Lord. This Big Brother cast sped up the whole entire Big Brother from the first week to the last week. I have never in my life seen anything that you can watch actually on TV and you see nobody in the house saying or doing anything to assist this poor woman right now. Nobody. She has to take it because in her mind, it's a bigger goal. It's a bigger goal to get to the end. It's a bigger goal to getting power and everything else. So she's biding her time. The women of this house are soldiers and they are sacrificing a lot for the bigger cause. They are. And the way they're playing this game this season, I'm super proud of certain people. But Hannah, I just feel bad for her. I think that she'll be more comfortable once she's out of the house. She'll be able to move around and not worry about somebody grabbing her or whatever it is. Like this man wanted a showman so bad. He's so jealous of Christian. He wants Alyssa too. I think he only started messing with Hannah because Alyssa wouldn't give him the time of day. No, that's what it is. So when he was like, okay, Christian got her, dang, let me get somebody else. He got Hannah. Like I said, he even tried to make a Tiffany do a cuddle session because he said nobody was cuddling him. I'm like, wow, didn't know it was that deep, bro. Uh-oh, my bad. I did not know it was that deep. That is insane. Um, hey sister. Shantae Brown says Brent acts like Caleb from Big Brother 16. Yeah, he's very very creepy. He treats a lot of them like that. He was eyeing Claire up on Thursday, saying she cleans up nice. He's very much a perv because when all the women walk around, and they should be able to walk around and have on what they have on, but when they all walk around and he stares at. If you look at Brent's face when the women walk away from him, he automatically looks at their rear. Just look at Brent. What's up, sister? How you doing, baby? If you look at Brent's face on the live feeds or anytime you see a camera go his way, just look at his eyes. He always looks down at the women when they walk by him. I think he had a hat on something where it's like, oh shit, a towel wrapped around her. And now you can see her legs. When I say she walked by him and he was just like looking at her like she was a piece of steak with some gravy and some potatoes. And could have got a biscuit and stopped up with it. That's the way he looks at the women in the house, like their food and fruit and snacks and all this kind of stuff. I don't know. All I know is that I want him gone, and I cannot wait till Thursday. So this was kind of an old school "you trying me," where I'm only talking about one person, and I'm talking about why you trying me. Okay, it should be called the "you trying me" video. That's pretty much what it is. Hold on, here you go.
You trying me.